Mount Vernon is a northern suburb of New York City where Ben Gordon grew up, in this house, down 8th Avenue from the park where he spent countless hours playing basketball.
I couldn't understand like his love and passion, like he always wanted to go out there bouncing the ball. He's always in the park. I'm always, you know, his sister used to be shouting from here across the park to get him to come in because we had a structure, like they had to eat like at 6 o'clock in the evening. You know, my mom would cook and we all sat as a family. And we ate every day together.
Last year, Ben renovated the park as part of his ongoing efforts to give back to the kids in his hometown.
There you go, good shot. Get it to him, good shot.
I don't know what I would be doing if I didn't grow up across the street from 8th Ave Park, because that's how I started playing. That's how I was introduced to the game of basketball. You know, I didn't play on my first organized team until 7th grade. I always was just playing the park. That's how I fell in love with the game.
And last weekend, with players like Emeka Okafor helping out, the Ben Gordon Foundation held clinics for the kids in the city's biggest park and organized a charity basketball game at his old high school with special guests like the Yankees, Curtis Granderson.
Well, you got Ben Gordon doing great things, not only individually, but remembering where he came from and helping out what helped him get to the point where he is today. And that's his community, which is an extension of his family.
Ben and his sister Ingrid were raised by YVONNE, a single parent who worked all day. The other anchor in his life, the one who enforced the discipline, was his grandma.
When he gets home from school, he has to do his homework before he could go out there to play. No homework, no play. So he had strict orders, and he would come and say, "Granny, can I go to the park now?" I said, "Okay."
Yes, at his park, where he slipped away to meet his old pals for a throwback game of street ball.
Yeah, we had to play a game of city. That was what we used to play.
What is that game?
It's basically every man for themselves. So it's a first person to 32, and they win the game. But that's a game I grew up playing, and you know, it helped me a lot. I think it really helped me get to the league.
Ben was fortunate to grow up here and play for a coach, Bob Cimino, and a school that has actually sent 11 players to the NBA and won dozens of city and state championships. In his junior year, Gordon led the 2000 team to a 28-0 season.
Ben was the hardest working player that I ever coached, and he had a focus that was very unusual at such an early, young age, and he just carried it with him, and he has the same focus to this day. And when you bring work combined with a focus on a goal, usually get something good. And he had the God-given abilities also, so when he parlayed all that together, it came out with a special young man.
Special enough to come back each year and be an example to the kids who admire him.
I want to encourage kids that when they make it, that they have to have the spirit of charity, giving back, and you know, just trying to help out. I just want to inspire the children of this town to do great things, and when they do great things, you know, try and give back, try and help someone else.
Eli Zaret for Pistons.com.